everybody else struggling to find a job. Like, I literally have a whole bachelor's degree that I graduated with, and I still can't find one. And it's kind of aggravating because it's like, what did I do the last 4 years? Does anybody know what's going on? So I've done applied at least about 100 jobs, I say, in the past 4 months, right? Every time I get the interview process, I still get denied. My resume looks good. I had somebody do it, fix it up for me. I just don't know what to do. I even went to a server job, did an interview, and got denied. I feel like that's one of the easiest jobs to get. I don't know what's going on at all. This shit is just crazy.
There was once upon a time when I was going to school and everyone was telling me I need to get a degree because I need to get a good job. That's so unfortunate. Right? I go and get the degree. While I'm in graduate school, I had a whole presentation about how AI is probably going to take my future job. Okay, cool, right? I come out of school now with a master's. So hard to find a job. Guess what everyone's telling me now? Join the military. You should have joined the military. You need to get a government job. Okay, cool. Government just shut down today. There's people in the military not getting paid. Girl. Anyways, I got a master's degree in marketing and a BA in psychology. And tonight, I am babysitting. America, land of opportunity.
You ever feel like you did everything right? Like you played by the rules, checked all the boxes, went to school, got a degree, stayed out of trouble, showed up on time, smiled when you wanted to cry, and somehow life still set your ass down and said, not you, girl. Like you're not crazy. You're not behind. You're not lazy, of course. Like you're just living inside a system that rewards obedience more than originality. And that's why so many of us, especially women, okay, are sitting here wondering how we did everything that they said we should do and still end up struggling, okay? Hey, Rych Babes, it's Ron Milan, and welcome back to the channel where we do it the rich way, girl. We think rich, get rich, and stay rich, okay? Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share, and I'll be back shortly.
Look, I gotta say this quickly because I'm very agitated and I really don't want to cuss on this page because I got my people up on here. But listen, it is hard to find a job now in these days. I've been looking for 3 months and I have not got nothing. I've gotten several different interviews, several different callbacks. It's either BS or they don't want to furthermore go with through the application process of hiring me. I cannot take the fact that my people call me, well, you need to find something, you need to do something. What do y'all think I'm doing? I done tried to even get something where I can make my car my money maker. And you can't even do that no more because it's a wait list. Parents, I don't understand why y'all don't catch the memo that it's not like how it used to be back in the day. But I'm telling you now, it is not how it used to be back in the day where you could quickly and easily get a job. It takes so much to get a job now in these days. For real. So if you be on your child head, like you need to find something, you need to do something, and they are trying, back. Because I'm telling you, it's not how it used to be no more. At all. Like, I cannot take it. Like, this is why people do illegal things to make their money and make sure they living right. Because it's so hard to get on a 9 to 5. I ain't asking for them to pay me $30 an hour or nothing like that. I just want to clock in, pay my bills, have money in my pocket, and go to school. You can't even do that. Like, it don't make no sense how hard it is now in these days to get a job. I done tried in every aspect you can think of when it come to working. Warehouse, home health care, work from home, retail, fast food. I can't even think of the rest I done did. Like, it don't make no sense. So if you was on your child behind about trying to find a job, I'm telling you now, speaking for somebody that's been trying and my people be on my behind about a job, bag, back. It's not as easy as it used to be no more. For real.
I deadass don't know what the fuck is going on in this world. All I do is stay in my house all day and apply for jobs. So you telling me I apply for literally 50 to 60 jobs every day. So out of them whole 50 to 60, ain't none of you bitches hiring? Ain't nobody hiring. I'm even applying for like Walmart and shit. They not even hiring. No, I'm lying. Walmart pushing it. But like I'm applying for all types of fucking positions, even shit that I don't even care to do anymore. Still ain't nobody hiring. All I do is sit in this bitch, lay down, eat shit, sleep, brush my teeth, wash my ass, and reapply for jobs.
Catch a break? Can I catch a break? Can I catch a fucking break, bro? Where are y'all finding jobs, period? But where are y'all finding jobs that can pay your fucking bills? Since everyone likes authenticity, let's be fucking authentic here. I haven't been able to pay my fucking rent at all this year. 1 fucking month that I've been able to do that. I owe my fiance $12,000 fucking dollars because I have not been making fucking money. I've been getting fucked over by people left and right. My last job that I was working at, I've had 2 jobs this year. The last job closed without any fucking warning. I was at the gym and they said, hey, we're closed, we're not reopening, you don't have a job, sorry. And I was searching for a job for fucking months. Mind you, I lost my TikTok following and all the money that came with that because my last account got taken down. But then I found a new job that promised, oh yeah, this actually sounds great. Your availability is perfect. Come in for a training shift. Did that. They're like, you're hired. By the way, your availability, not gonna work. You can't work any of those days, actually. You have to work outside of your availability for shifts that not only you're gonna make trash money, but it's gonna kind of screw you over. And then the motherfucker has the audacity to be like, because of your availability is so limited, we're not gonna have you, like, we're not gonna schedule you normal anymore. You're gonna be backup. You can put me on doubles Wednesday through Sunday. What fucking more availability do you want? Yeah, I want to quit. But then guess what? Where am I gonna go? Nowhere is fucking hiring. Ooh, I give up. I've been so fucking sad for the past month. I have not stopped crying for the past fucking month. I'm in such a fucking hole that I cannot see the fucking light to get out of it.
I'm tired of hearing it. No, you do not need a degree to be successful. But I'm tired of y'all getting on this internet making it seem like it's easy to make a living without the degree. You are not able to be lazy and lack critical thinking skills and comprehension skills. You're not able to have any of those 3 traits if you're going to decide that school is not for you and you're not going to get a degree. You're going to have to work way harder and pivot a lot more if you choose not to get the degree. And I think that's the point that they're missing. They keep telling y'all can do it without the degree. You can. You have to work harder. And you cannot be lazy. And you cannot expect everybody to just bow down to you trying. No, you're going to have to do more and get more experience under your belt.
Rych Babe, let's really talk about it. See, they told us that if we performed right, they'd pick us. If we spoke softly enough, dressed properly enough, worked hard enough, we'd be safe. But that good girl conditioning was never meant to help us win. It was meant to keep us waiting for approval, waiting for opportunity, waiting for someone to see the value that we've been proving for years. And babe, it's nothing more than a trap because they don't reward the perfect one. They reward the bold one, the visible one, the one who doesn't ask for permission to be seen, right? And here's the truth. Nobody wants to tell you. People don't notice what's perfect. They notice what feels different. And when you blend in too well, when you become everything they told you to be, you disappear into the crowd. And it's not that you're not qualified. It's that you become too familiar, right? The world doesn't crave familiarity. The world craves presence. You're not being overlooked because you lack value. You're being overlooked because you were taught to hide it, okay?
Realization I've had to come to terms with is that I went to school, worked full time, and got a full 4-year bachelor's degree, and it ain't do nothing for me. I feel like I just wasted my time. I feel like if you're not going to do anything like medical related or law or human resources. And even then, what's the point? What's the point?
At my big age, I realized even after getting my undergrad and my master's, I still don't like what I do. Now, how did I come to this conclusion? I'm doing my job right now, and I'm like, it's cool and all. I get to work from home. But I don't enjoy the crap that I do, okay? It's just like I could really do without all the hoopla that I'm doing. Because y'all are getting on my nerves. The dilemma comes about, how do I transition into something else? What do I transition into? Like, I don't even want to be an entrepreneur. I have no desire to be an entrepreneur. The logistics, the work, the 24-hour on go. I don't find any joy in that. I just do my job because they pay me.
I've been unemployed for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in October, and it is really hard for me to conceptualize that I truly have been out of work. I have an associate's in science, a bachelor's in communication and technology, and a master's in business. I don't know why I am not qualified, not even for entry-level jobs. And even though I don't know where I'm not qualified right now, I'm starting to think about my season and what God is trying to tell me in this season. He's revealing to me that it's not rest, it's reset. Like, I need to reset my intentions and reset what I feel like my life should be and just let him guide me. And in me just releasing it and letting it go and letting God do his thing, I'm starting to realize that I have been working since I was 14 years old. I've had a job since I was 14 years old. Like, I got a worker's permit when I was 14 years old, and I've been working ever since then. So now being almost 30 and having 2 years of no work, it's like one of those things to where, okay, well, maybe this truly is a reset. Like, maybe you just do need time to just be you. Like, you've been an employee for a long time, since 14. It's a long time. And now I'm starting to look at it as like something to be thankful for and something to really just take in and just like seize that it's okay to experience life without exhaustion. It's okay to experience life in authenticity and just being myself and just showing up fully as me and nothing else. And so I am actually starting to become more thankful for being in this season. And the more thankful that I am in this season, I'm starting to realize that stuff just kind of starts lining up for me. So as I continue to navigate and like and figure out what is next for me, I'm really excited because I got to take a pause. And it doesn't matter what's next. Like, I'm excited for whatever is next for me, but I'm just so thankful now for this pause because I don't know when I'll get it again.
I know I ain't the only one that's tweaking about this job market. It's people out here that got degrees, masters, bachelors, and can't even find a job. They just wasted all their time going to school. And for a college student who's in school now, I'm starting to think, am I wasting my time? Because at this point, I don't even blame a female if they stripping and clapping them cheeks in the air. Yeah. Listen, I don't even blame the exotic dancer. The way this job market look, like, why y'all not hiring? Then they say they hiring. You get there, they say, oh, we're not hiring anymore. Never even gave a chance to call you back. Then you go for the interview, just wasting your time for them to never call you back, never let you know, oh, let me check your job. Let me check your application. You didn't went through the moon and back to make sure you had everything correct. Babe, when I say you just wasting your time with every interview, talking to every manager, talking to a lot of people, it's just like, what's going on? Like, I'm kind of confused. I'm like I said, if you got a job, keep the job. Simple as that. Keep the job. I don't give a damn. Keep the job. Keep it until you know you at your successful career or something. I don't know. And if you trying to start something, be an actor or a model, well, go ahead and try to do it. Now, good luck, because they struggling to get a job too. But I'm just being honest.
Hey, let something go today. Don't you walk back up in that job annoyed about the thing that you left, annoyed about yesterday. All you doing is giving them people power. That job is not the end all be all. You gonna go to work, you gonna do your job, and you gonna go home. And you gonna look for you another job if you hate it so much. If you can stand it, then you gonna collect your check and plan your outside activities so you can enjoy life and allow that job that gets on your nerves to fund the things that you love. But let some go today. That job is not the end all be all.
This is your daily reminder that that job do not give a fuck about you. They don't care if you're sick, dying, or depressed. They will replace you in a heartbeat. So please, if you are financially able, make sure you take time off for yourself and your mental health. I know not everyone has the luxury to do so, but please, if you can make time for yourself, do that. Because your health and your well-being is more important than any corporation that literally does not give two shits about you. Okay?
And you know that job ain't never gonna satisfy you, right? It's never gonna satisfy you. Eventually, you're gonna have to chase after your dreams. That's the real gag. People literally go to work every single day convincing themselves that they really love their job, when in reality, in the back of their mind, they're wishing that they put more time in to that entrepreneurship that could have made them millions, but they just decided not to do it because working at a job was easier. They got a degree for it. They like, okay, this is just, I went to school for this. I'm already in debt. Let me just go clock in at this job. They pay my bills. Let me go clock in at this job. But they're not really happy there. And eventually, the gag is you're going to have to chase after your dreams eventually, because no job is ever going to satisfy you. You're not going to be satisfied. You're going to be settling. You're literally going to be settling no matter where you work. It's temporary. It's a temporary happiness. It's paying your bills. It's an illusion that is where you're going to retire at. But in reality, you know damn well you can't even take another day. You cannot take another day. Like, in reality, you know that you're not happy at that job. You're not. Most people do not like where they work. Most people are not happy at their jobs. They just do it because they have to pay the bills. But in reality, they wish that they would have chased after their dreams. So while you still can, chase after your dreams, ho! Thank you.
And Rych Babe, let's be real, it's so exhausting, isn't it? Like doing everything right and still feeling like you're barely keeping your head above water. You start questioning your timing, your talent, your worth. Like, what else do I need to do? But here's the truth. Sometimes your failure, quote unquote, isn't really failure. It's misalignment, because you were never meant to fit into a system that was never built for you. You were never meant to beg for raises at a job that drain you anyway. Like, you were never meant to keep proving yourself to people who benefited from your silence. Like, you were never meant to stay small just to be called humble. So when the doors close, when the rejection emails hit your inbox, when the relationships fall apart, it's not punishment, it's redirection. It's life saying, I've got something bigger and better for you, but you can't bring that watered down ass version of yourself to it, okay? And I know it's hard, babe, because being the good one feels safe until you realize it's only a cage, right? You've been conditioned to work hard, to not work smart, to shrink yourself just enough to be liked, to prioritize being, dependable over being dynamic, okay? But what's the next chapter of your life? It's not about being chosen, it's about choosing yourself. So stop asking, what's wrong with me? Start asking, what's next for me, okay? Because you can't be overlooked when you start over delivering on yourself. You can't be invisible when you start showing up as the version of you that's unapologetically loud about her value. Like, you've spent enough years surviving on potential. Now it's time to live on purpose. Because, bestie, okay, let me just tell you something, girl. Okay? Like, you're not struggling because you're behind. You're struggling because you've outgrown the version of yourself that settled for struggle. So when you feel tired, when you feel unseen, remind yourself, girl, like, you're not late. You're in a transition. You're not lost. You're being rerouted. And you're not crazy for wanting more. Like, you're just finally realizing that more was always meant for you. Because the world doesn't need another rule follower. It needs someone to break them. Okay? Like, I'm a rebel as an Aquarius. Okay? Well, I don't like rules for real. Like, I'm like, excuse me? You want to tell me what to do? I can't. Don't tell me what to do now. I don't like that. Especially that micromanaging. Okay? Baby, I got in trouble one time, y'all. That's why I ain't got no damn 9 to 5 now. Okay, so it's listen, listen. The world does not need a rule follower, okay? It needs more women who rewrite the rules entirely. And that's you, okay? Listen. I remember times when I got my master's at 24, and then we end up getting laid off at BET by the time I was 25. And I'm like, oh, I think everything was working fine. And then I'm looking for jobs, and they're like, oh, you're overqualified. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Like, I'm confused. Like, college did not teach me that, oh, you might potentially be overqualified. Like, what are you talking about? I can answer the phone with a master's degree. Give me the check. You understand? And I'm just sitting up here like, what are you talking about? And then over time, having to find another job, getting back in corporate, going to government, and just trying to prove your worth. Just when the pandemic had came about, and then I lost my job again, got on unemployment again, just to realize, you know what? These 9 to 5s ain't for real for me. Like, I really need to start creating my own. I really need to start to create my own path, because I am a good worker. I can literally be consistent. I know what I need to do, and, when you're on that path, it does take some time. Okay, it does take some time, but it also takes courage too, to know that you are worth more than $40,000 a year, $50,000 a year, $100,000 a year. People make that in a month. People make that in a day. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know some of you like, what? That's not real. Yes, it is. On a touch of a button with your finger, you can literally start making money online and reaching millions of people by being consistent and betting on yourself. It is possible. So whatever you want in life, it is so possible, but you really do got to start stepping out of the system. Okay? Start stepping out of the system and start betting on yourself. All right, get out of this system of being that good woman and, oh, I got these. Listen, I'm happy I got my education. I am. I'm still super proud I got my education. I flaunt that. Yes, I did. Okay, and I'm also doing X, Y, and Z as well. So I got tired of keep on trying to prove my worth to people who already decided they wasn't going to give me the damn job anyway. I don't know if any of you remember, but I think I said something about my story a long time ago about, at the time, I was looking for a job and I was on the verge of making $100,000 in the government again, right? And I did the job interview. I thought I was a perfect candidate for it. All right, I've been doing program and analysis pretty much my entire life, okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the job. And then guess what? YouTube decided to say, hey, we want you as a partner. I said, oh, for real? Okay. I said, all right, cool. YouTube was like, we want you as a partner. I'm like, all right, cool. But then as I'm being a partner with YouTube, I'm steadily waiting for that email to say, girl, you got the job. Girl, you got the job. And let me tell you something. It took them 2 months to reject me. It took me 2 months to get an email to say, I'm sorry that we decided to go with a different candidate. By that time, I already started establishing my point on YouTube. And I said, you know what? To hell with y'all. Because at the end of the day, I know my worth, I know my value, and I know my work ethic. And sometimes you got to shake it up a little bit. Sometimes you're going to have to break the rules. Sometimes you are going to have to be a little rebel. Because being a good girl sometimes ain't going to get you nowhere. You understand? And sometimes you just can't be so scared. You can't be just so scared. When the world is just so uncertain, everything's fucking uncertain. When you walk in the door, it's uncertain. I ain't gonna hold you. Everything outside is uncertain. Being with that man is uncertain. Having kids is uncertain. Everything is uncertain. You just don't know. I'd rather be 105 years old and on my last breath said I did everything that I wanted to do. I did everything I wanted to do than to sit up here and wait for somebody to tell me that I'm good enough to make 40, 50, $60,000 a year when I know that I'm worth more than that. So my loves, listen, I'm done with my rant, okay? I'm done with my rant. Okay, so if this okay. So if this message hit home for you, my love, this is your sign. All right. Listen, November, I have 3 launches. I'm so excited. And we're going to start the first launch November the 1st. All right. I am opening my private Rych Babe community, a space where we are just done waiting for permission and ready to build freedom together. Inside, girl, I'm going to be teaching you some things. Okay. Getting you hip to the digital wealth strategies and helping that helped me create my own freedom, okay? My own freedom. All right. And if you are not on the email list yet, go to richblanco.com and sign up because I want you there when the doors open. Okay. The link is in the description box below. Okay. Listen, we're not chasing success anymore, Rych Babes. We are creating it. That is the only way. So listen, I will see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded. Y'all don't even know how powerful that is. Ooh. I'll see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded, y'all. Until next time, Rych Babes, stay rich. Love you.